All right, if you're a dog owner in Benton, Arkansas, and you're trying to find the perfect trainer, you've come to the right place. We're going to walk through everything you need to know so you can feel really confident in your choice.
You know, one of the best things about living in Benton is getting out and about. But let's be honest, if your dog is pulling your arm off or just not listening, those beautiful walks along the Saline River or trips to Tyndall Park can feel, well, more like work than fun. Good training is what turns that around and makes enjoying these spots actually possible.
So, before you even start Googling trainers, it really helps to know what you're looking for. Let's break down the fundamentals of what makes a dog trainer truly great.
Okay, the number one thing you'll hear about is positive reinforcement. And for good reason. It's pretty simple. You reward the behavior you want to see, which makes your dog want to be your partner in this. It builds a foundation of trust. It's so important to avoid trainers who rely on fear or intimidation because that stuff can backfire and create bigger problems like anxiety or aggression down the road.
Now, these letters might just look like alphabet soup, but they're a really quick way to spot a pro who takes their education seriously. Something like a CPD-TK means the trainer has passed a comprehensive exam on their knowledge and skills. And if you're dealing with tougher issues, like serious fear or reactivity, a certification from the IAABC tells you they have specialized expertise in behavior.
Okay, so once you know what a good trainer looks like, the next piece of the puzzle is the program itself. There's no one-size-fits-all answer here. The best format really depends on your goals and your dog's unique personality. The two most common options you'll find are group classes and private lessons. Group classes are awesome if your dog needs to learn how to focus on you, even when there are other dogs and people around. On the other hand, private lessons are perfect for tackling those very specific things that happen at home, like nuisance barking or jumping on guests.
You'll also see some other specialized programs out there. Puppy classes are fantastic for getting that early socialization right and starting on basic manners. For owners with really packed schedules, a board and train, where the dog lives with the trainer for a bit, can be an intensive way to kickstart things. And for really complex issues like severe fear, you want to find a specific behavior modification program with a certified expert.
All right, let's talk about the practical stuff, how much this all costs, and what the local rules are. Getting a handle on these details up front makes the whole process a lot smoother.
This chart gives you a pretty good ballpark of what to expect for training costs here in the Benton area. As you can see, there's a big range. A 6-week group class is usually your most affordable bet. That big jump in price for something like a board and train, well, that's because it's a huge commitment. You're paying for 24/7 care and really intensive training. It's always a good idea to ask if trainers offer packages, which can sometimes save you a little money. Let's quickly go over the main rules for dog owners in Benton. First up, the city has a leash law. This just means anytime you're off your property, your dog needs to be on a leash. It's for everyone's safety. Second, state law says your dog has to wear a current rabies tag on their collar. And finally, remember to be a good neighbor. There are noise rules, so managing any excessive barking is key.
So you've done your research, you have your budget, and you found a few trainers who look promising. The last step is to actually talk to them. Knowing what to ask is how you'll make a decision you feel really good about.
That first chat with a trainer is your best chance to get a feel for who they are and how they work. So, what exactly should you be asking? Let's go through the most important questions.
First, you want to cover the big picture items. Ask about their training philosophy. You're listening for them to talk about positive reinforcement. Ask about their credentials to make sure they're qualified. And this is a really good one. Ask how they'll tailor a plan to fit your dog and your life.
Then you can get into the nitty-gritty. How are they going to keep you in the loop on your dog's progress? Get all the fee and cancellation policy details up front so there are no surprises. If you're dealing with a behavior issue, it's a great sign if they're willing to work with your vet. And finally, ask what you need to be doing at home, because you're a huge part of the team.
And here it is. This is where all that hard work pays off. When you have that solid training foundation, you can actually go out and enjoy these fantastic local spots without stress. The Tyndall Park Dog Park becomes a place for fun, off-leash practice. Riverside Park is perfect for working on that nice, relaxed walk. And the Saline River Trail becomes a place for real adventure. This is the whole point, right?
In the end, finding the right trainer is about so much more than just fixing a problem. It's really an investment in the bond you share with your dog. It makes everything better, from having friends over to just enjoying a quiet evening at home. I hope you find the perfect partner to help you and your dog enjoy everything that Benton has to offer together.